proud to speak to you today as the president of what will soon be your alma mater. First, let's start by discussing the elephant in the room, or should I really say the virtual room. Today's graduation ceremony is very different from the one we were planning for you just a few months ago. I'm coming to you live from my office at our 70th Street campus. Ellen Kravitz delivered her message from her home in New Jersey. You'll hear from Dr. Ellen Fisher, who is at her home north of the city. And soon you'll hear from Ellie Coleman, who is in Connecticut, and Tammy Chou and tonychi, who are in New York City and Taiwan, respectively. And you all are scattered around the region, country, and the globe.
Hi, everyone. My name is Tammy. Together with my partner, Tony, we are the co-founders of Tonychi Studio. First off, I'm completely honored to be congratulating all of you for this meaningful life accomplishment, especially to the parents, families, and to the Board of Trustees and faculty at New York School of Interior Design, some of whom I have had the pleasure to be closely acquainted with, all of whom have guided and supported your process along the way. Needless to say, it is a difficult time for us all, but I encourage you to never give up and never stop trying. I'm currently speaking to you from our studio downtown, which is the fourth studio that we have lived in since we started the practice in 1984. To me, that means 4 different spaces that I have personally set up for the designers and continue to give my TLC day after day to ensure that we all will always have a studio to retreat to and call our home. With that said, I have had the privilege of welcoming countless designers in our studio and cannot be more proud of having witnessed their growth, not just as professionals, but as evolving, conscious human beings. Tony and I's vision was to create a space which individuals can come and find a home with us, and together we practice design and to create spaces that we can enhance the everyday lives of all who use them, whether it be the guest or the operator. I started my career as a businesswoman and restaurateur, which then together with Tony, and from nothing, we began the journey of Tonychi Studio. Design professionals are the explorers of our society, discovering the space we lived and socialize for today and tomorrow. The opportunities are always there. Stay ambitious and curious. And I hope that we can inspire you as you enter the next chapter of your life. Begin step by step. Learn the business, learn the industry, and find the importance of having a community. Thank you.
This is tonychi. Thank you, New York School of Interior Design, and congratulations to all of you for this great milestone and the great achievements of your life. I equally want to thank this opportunity of the design industry have offered it for me for nearly 40 years to become who I am today. I'm here today also because all of you that believing in this industry, that make it this far through your enthusiasm, your passion, and your dedication. And it is because of you that our industry can sustain through all these challenging times in our lives. In the past 40 years, I have learned and continue learning about what not to do. When I graduated from school, there was so much I wanted to do. Over the years, shaving a little here, shaving a little there, and realized what not to do becomes something I must do every day of my life. And I also realized, only now perhaps, that design is not a job, but it's a life. It's a life I accidentally stumbled, and I'm fortunate having this life, being with part of my 4 decades of growing up and continues. As a designer, I learned through some of the great masters talking about etiquette, talking about subconsciousness awareness, talked about design is not a packaging. Design is how to elevate ourselves, design to elevate humanity. Design is something we practice with our constant awareness, without the pretense. It took a long time to realize what I really mean. And I began to practice the invisible design. Only that sort of guided me, creating a design hopefully can only be felt. But of course, follow the tradition that we all know, that design, as we call it, the forms follows the function. And through the years of practice, expressing through artistic know-how, with all our consciousness, what difference am I intend to make through this design process? It is really a self-reflecting on a daily basis. It is a design with a business that support its existence, but it's not, for me, that is not a business of design, mainly because I'm not much of a business person, but I think to choose my path, it is purely by choice. And this choice guided me this far. With the recognition of the industry for that, I'm absolutely honored. Equally honored being here with you today to share this moment and the most critical moment of your lives. And this moment will take you from a dream into a reality. And the reality is an ongoing contribution to your own belief. Otherwise, none of us would be here if we don't believe. And this belief is what I always call it, the chapel for the believers. We are all fortunate having great institutions such as New York School of Interior Design that give us the refuge, that guided us with this platform. And perhaps collectively one day we will build a great cathedral of our beloved industry. And I'm absolutely honored to be able to share this very special moment with you for the rest of my life. This always will be a memorable moment to cherish. Once again, congratulations for the new path journey forward.
I'd like to express my sincere gratitude to Ellie Coleman, Tammy Chou, and tonychi, who wanted badly to join you in person. However, we're grateful that they were able to join us virtually, and we look forward to welcoming them back to campus at some point in the future. I am pleased to confer on the three of you the New York School of Interior Design's highest honor, the Honorary Doctorate of Fine Arts, and with all the rights, privileges, and immunities appertaining thereto. Doctors Coleman, Chou, and Chi, I present to you virtually the doctoral hood for the discipline of interior design. Congratulations.